Chapter 4, Segment 3. Huntington's disease is a progressive genetic disorder characterized by abrupt involuntary movements and profound changes in mental functioning. The harmful allele for Huntington is dominant, wreaking its havoc no matter what allele the person carries for the gene on the other chromosome. Harmful dominant alleles are not common, because the carrier usually does not survive to reproduce and pass on the allele. Each child of a person with Huntington's disease has a 50% chance of getting the disease, depending on whether he or she inherited the parent's abnormal allele or normal allele. Phenylketonuria is an inherited disorder of protein metabolism in which the absence of an enzyme leads to a toxic buildup of certain compounds, causing intellectual disability. Those affected lack a protein that breaks down phenylalanine, an amino acid that is present in many foods. Today, all babies are tested just a few days after birth to see if they have phenylalanine in their blood. Genes that affect sensory systems can have a strong effect in behaviors. The eyes. One highly specialized protein made in the eye makes it possible to distinguish green light from red light. Some people do not have a functional allele for this protein. About 1 out of every 11 human males does not make this protein and so cannot tell red from green. These individuals are sometimes said to be colorblind. It is because the gene for one of the proteins for color vision is on the X chromosome. The ears. Our ears use more than 100 different genes to work properly. If an individual inherits 2 dysfunctional alleles for any of those genes, the person will be born deaf. The children of 2 deaf people usually have normal hearing. If the parents carry 2 dysfunctional alleles for 2 different genes, their offspring will inherit 1 functional and 1 dysfunctional allele. Multiple gene effects on behavior. Schizophrenia is a disabling mental disorder characterized by hallucinations, delusions, disordered thinking, and emotional withdrawal. It is a universal human disorder, and about 1% of the human population will exhibit the condition at some point in their life. Confounding variable is a third factor that affects both variables of interest, causing them to covary even though neither has any causal effect on the other. People who share similar genes also tend to similar environments, so scientists don't know whether it is the shared genes or the shared environment that makes relatives of individuals with schizophrenia more likely to develop the disorder. Twin studies is a study of identical twins used to estimate heritability of certain traits. Monozygotic twins, also known as identical twins, are twins that derive from a single fertilized egg. Dizygotic twins are fraternal twins or non-identical twins, and they are twins derived from 2 separate eggs. A concordant is referring to any trait that is seen in both individuals of a pair of twins. Discordant is referring to a trait that is seen in only one individual of a pair of traits. Heritable is a trait that is influenced by one or more genes inherited by one parent. Heritability is a statistical estimate of the extent to which individual differences in genes in a population contribute to individual difference in a trait.